Hello, this is Kimberly, and I am in my hotel room in San Diego. And little technology fun for us. And I just finished my segment at San Diego Living. It was so fun, and we'll be sure to post it in a little bit. But first of all, I want to say Happy International Women's Day. Okay, this is so exciting. I love that we have actually Women's History Month, the entire month to celebrate being a woman. Actually, 365 days a year to celebrate being a woman, but I love that we have a whole month dedicated to it, and that today in particular is a day where we really celebrate internationally. And what was really cool at the TV station today is there was an organization there called Princess, oh, I forget the name. Actually, Princess something. Princess Project, sorry. And it's princessproject.org. But it's this really cool organization that donates dresses and gives them to girls who want to look fabulous for the prom and maybe can't afford to. So anyway, I'll put a link out for them because I was really excited to learn about them. And unfortunately, there's not one in DC, but there is one in Baltimore. So those of you on the East Coast, they're actually around the country. So first of all, happy Women's Day.
So
And
first of all, happy
a reminder to help
a
celebrate.
reminder to help
A
celebrate.
reminder
to help
A
celebrate.
reminder to
help
A reminder to help A reminder to That was fun.
Live TV.
We love technology. So, just a reminder to celebrate being a woman, of course, and then celebrate the woman you continue to become, the woman you continue to strive to be. And then lastly, the women in your lives. There's so many amazing women that we're surrounded with on a regular basis, and how to actually acknowledge them and reach out to them. So one fun thing I did last night is I was able to connect with a girl who I hadn't seen, gosh, we figured out this since '01. And she is someone from my paralegal days. We were both paralegals together, and now she lives in San Diego with her husband. She's preggers, and it was a really nice dinner. It's fun to reconnect with people you haven't seen in many, many, many years. And we met at some random, like, National Capital Area Paralegal Association, and immediately sought each other out. And so that was kind of fun. And then one other thing I wanted to share is, since I did this whole sit and be fit office yoga segment today, we did the 6 movements of the spine. So what I thought I would do is just show a few other things that you could do at the office or from your chair, even where you are right now, to find a little more tranquility in your everyday. So start by sitting up nice and tall, and my feet are on the floor, and then hands are on the thighs. And then just start by taking a few deep breaths in and out of your nose. Inhale. And then exhale through the nose. And take 5 to 10 of these and just notice a tremendous shift in attitude. And it's also really good to do midday. I find that a mid-afternoon lull is when I would always hit the vending machines when I was at the law firm. Butterfingers, maybe 2. And so by doing a little bit of yoga or a little bit of deep breathing, it helps just kind of regenerate, reinvigorate. Another thing I love to do, and this one's great, for the whole typing syndrome and leaning forward and carrying bags and driving. And I'm always in a rush from point A to point B. So it's really nice to focus on bringing awareness into the shoulders. So bring your arms behind your back, interlace your hands, and then lift those arms up. And then take a gentle sway from side to side. Doesn't that feel yummy? And then another thing that you can do here is bend the elbows. So my hands are still interlaced, and bring them to one hip. And then work to squeeze those elbows together. And they don't touch. At least I don't know anyone that they touch for, but there's probably someone out there. But if your elbows are not touching, totally normal. And then back to the center, and then opposite side, and then squeeze those elbows in toward one another, I should say, rather than together. Sit up tall. Deep breathing, and then release. And then just roll those shoulders back or forward. So each month I volunteer at an assisted living center, and all we do is chair yoga. And it's a lot of shoulder movements, and you notice how heavy these arms become. So that's just a little bit of yoga on the go for you today. And then finally, I wanted to share that yesterday we had a green juice, and I'm now a huge fan of wheatgrass shots. I think it was my very first one. And I'm going to be seeking one out every day while I'm on this trip. But the green juice, since it's one of my March dreams, which you may have seen on my blog, is to have a green juice every day ever since we did that podcast. It reminds me clearly of the importance of it, especially since I tend to like a lot of sugar. It's good to balance it out. And yesterday I had a really nice one. It was really tasty, and it was spinach, celery, cucumber, just a little bit of cucumber because apparently it kind of overpowers the drink, and then apple, which sweetens it. So that was really nice. And tonight we are leaving the hotel shortly, and we're going to drive to LA. I have a 5 o'clock radio interview, and then we're in LA tonight for a 3-hour event that has Q&A, an hour of me chatting about entrepreneurship and mindfulness as an entrepreneur, and kind of the building of a business, and a book signing, and that is in LA at Three Ladies Who Launch. So I look forward to seeing a lot of you there, and one is a girl who was on the retreat that I went to in Mexico earlier this year, so I can't wait to reunite with her. So anyway, very exciting, and I'll continue to keep you abreast, and thanks for staying connected. And if you have any questions about any of this, pass them along at formspring.me/tranquilista. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and again, happy International Women's Day. Namaste.